Hi. So today I've been thinking about something called split energy. And I've mentioned this before, but I think it's probably the main reason why we never get what we want. So I'm just going to talk about it. I'm just going to share my thoughts about it. So why is it that whenever we want something, whenever we become aware that we want something, the first thing we seem to do as humans is start talking about how we can't have that thing? Why do we do that? Why is that? I was talking about this yesterday with a friend. I like to listen to Abraham Hicks, and they talk about shooting yourself in the foot when they talk about this same concept. It's like you want something and you instantly, before any momentum gets underway about this thing, you shoot yourself in the foot and you start talking about why you can't have that, why you can't go in the direction of the thing that you want, why you can't think in the direction of the thing that you want. And it's such a human thing to do, but if you think about it, it's completely ridiculous behavior. Because I was thinking about this analogy yesterday of driving a car. So imagine that you and I get into a car, right? And in that car you have a GPS system. And you have a destination where you want to go. So you program it into the GPS. And we start driving. And then you suddenly stop the car and you go, you know, Kelly, I don't know if I'm deserving of going to this location. I am not sure that I'm worthy of arriving there after all. And I would just look at you like, what the hell are you on about? We just got in the car and we put the location on the GPS and it's, go, go, go. It's going to tell us where to go and there's going to be signposts on the road. And if you follow the signposts, you're going to end up where you want to go. You know that, right? And it's like you just go, well, no, I'm not sure about this. I mean, I've been getting into this car and wanting to go to this location. Yes, that's true. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not confident enough. I'm not worthy enough. Other people have told me that I can't get to this location, and so I think I'll just turn around. And then you turn around and you go in the other direction and you feel terrible. And this is exactly the thing that most people are doing with their energy. I'm at fault for this too. That's why I'm talking about it, because I want to remind myself of this ridiculous thing that we keep on doing. That's what split energy is. It's that I want this, but. It's going in the opposite direction to where you want to go. And when you think about that car analogy, you understand that that's ridiculous. Like that is a ridiculous analogy. You would never get into your car wanting to go somewhere and you have it on the GPS and you start going and then you suddenly stop the car and you go, well, I don't know if I'm worthy of going there. You know that if you put the location on the GPS, it's going to tell you where to go. You know that if you keep on going, there are going to be, road signs that tell you where to turn and what to do. And you know if you just keep going, eventually you're going to get there where you want to go. And it's kind of, energy works the same way. Except that the GPS system, when it comes to energy, is your emotions. It's your emotional state. And the road signs are the little, small manifestations on the way to that thing that you want. And it works the same way. Like as soon as you say, I want something, it's like your car starts moving in that direction of the thing that you want. And if you just followed the GPS, which is that you would keep on thinking thoughts, you would keep on thinking about why you can get there. Just like keep on coming up with reasons why you could maybe have that thing. Why you could maybe get there. And you would notice as you do that you feel better and better. And then as you feel better and better, your physical reality, because it's just a reflection of your emotional state, has to then start reflecting to you in small ways and then in bigger ways and bigger ways that you are going in the direction of the thing that you want. So that would be something like, I don't know, let's say that I want to travel, but I have no idea how I'm going to travel, but I want that. And so going in the direction of that, I would think I want to travel. And now I would have to start coming up with reasons why that could maybe happen to me. And the road signs in that case would be, you would start seeing, I don't know, travel commercials, random travel commercials on TV. People outside with luggages. And on social media, you would see plane ticket ads or something. These would all be little manifestations that you are going in the direction of the thing that you want. Like this thing is coming your way. That's what it would be showing to you. And if you don't do that thing where you stop the car and go, oh, I don't know, I'm not worthy of this thing, then eventually something would have to happen. Like if you don't shoot yourself in the foot, something would have to happen, some kind of event, or just something would occur that would make this travel possible for you. As long as you keep going in the direction of it in your mind, you keep thinking in the direction of it, and your GPS system, your emotions will tell you if you're going in the direction of it or not. Because as soon as you think, I can't have that, I want to travel but I don't have enough money, I want to travel but I don't have time to go, or whatever, you can feel it feels terrible. And in that moment that it feels terrible, you know you've turned the other way. You've turned the car the other way. You're going the other way. And GPS is telling you, when possible, make a legal U-turn. That's one of Abraham's jokes. When possible, make a legal U-turn. And that's what your emotions are telling you. That terrible feeling you have when you think in the opposite direction of your desire. That's not telling you some kind of fact about yourself that you can't have that thing. It's just telling you in the moment that in this very moment, you are focused on going the opposite direction of your desire, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. It makes sense to me. And that's what most people do their entire lives. They just go, I want this, but I want this. Car starts driving in the direction of what they want. Oh, but I'm not worthy of it. Boom, turn the other way. And then they just keep going the other way. They keep on coming up with reasons for why they can't have the thing that they want. And as they do that, they feel more terrible and more terrible and more terrible. And then they never get there. And then there's all kinds of reasons about why you never get to where you want to go. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? I guess I just want to say to myself and to anybody else out there, because I'm practicing this too, right? I'm not perfect at this, but I know I've done it before. I've done it before where I've gone on the other direction of what I want, and that thing just doesn't seem to come to me. And I've also gone in the direction of the thing that I want, and it does come to me. Like I'm going to have some kind of manifestation of it at some point if I just keep on doing that. So I just want to remind myself that that's how it works. And your emotions are constantly telling you what you are doing in any given moment. So the next time you think that you can't have something, you can't have that thing that you know you want, just think about the car analogy. You have now, in this moment, stopped the car in the middle of the road, even though you were going towards your destination, where you really want to get to. You have now stopped the car in the middle of the road and turned around. Why? Why are you doing that? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous what we as humans do. And I guess that's why I'm thinking about this ridiculous car analogy. It's like if you just keep on going in the direction of what you want, then just like if you are driving, then the GPS is going to tell you if you're going wrong or if you're going right. And the road signs, the little manifestations are telling you that you're on the way. And you're going to know what to do as you're on the way. And it makes sense if you keep on going in that direction, you're going to end up where you're supposed to end up regarding this desire that you have. Because, I just think that these things that we think in our own head, these things that come up in our imagination, right? I think that these are the things that, they're like small glimpses, like visions of the life that we are supposed to be living now. This is why it's coming to you. And I don't know if you would call this your higher self or your inner being like Abraham does, or the more expanded version of you. It's like it's that part of you that is sending you these visions in the moments where you're not so resistant to them. And that's why you keep on seeing these images in your head about what you want, because that part of you is already living these things and is now calling you towards it. And if you didn't do that thing you do, where you start coming up with reasons for why you can't have that thing that you want, and instead started talking about why you maybe can have it, you would be going in the direction of it and you would feel better. These things, they're not just dreams, they're not just illusions. This is the life that you're supposed to be living, because you have been living life, and throughout it you have had experiences, and you have defined what you now want from where you now are. And this imagination, the things that we call dreams and some people call illusions, these are the things that you now want, that the larger part of you, expanded part of you, your higher self, whatever, has already become and is already living those things and is calling you towards those things, so that you, the physical you, And this body can start living these things. And you can tell if you're going in the direction of that or if you're going in the opposite direction, because if you're going in that direction, you feel better. You feel better throughout the day, like your mood is just better. You feel relief. Sometimes you don't necessarily feel good. Like if you have been in like depression for a long time, you can't get to feeling good from there, but you can get to feeling relief. That would still be going in the direction of the things that you want. And you can tell in the moment what you are doing right now. It's just an interesting thing to think about. It's always your own split energy. It's nothing else. Like, there aren't these people who are trying to like prevent you from getting your dreams, because it's honestly my belief that most people are just too preoccupied with their own lives. They don't really care if you get to your dreams or not. Why would they care? They think about their own lives. Nobody is keeping you from these things. It's only your own split energy. It's the stopping the car when it has already been going in the direction of what you want and coming up with reasons why you can't get there. It's so ridiculous. We all do that. I do that too. That's why I'm making this video. Maybe just to remind all of us that we don't have to do that. My friend was asking the other day, we were having a conversation about it, like, why do we do that thing? Why do we start thinking that we're not good enough or worthy enough? And I think it's just other people who are also not getting their dreams. They have just trained us into believing these things by telling us that we can't have them because they are not having their dreams either. So they can't tell us anything else. But I know, because I have manifested a dream here and there, that, yeah, we can get these things, but we have to think in the direction of why we could possibly have that thing. We have to stop stopping the car and just follow the damn GPS and follow the damn signs on the road, and then we will get to the thing. It's a logical thing, isn't it? That's a logical conclusion if you think about the car analogy. And energy works the same way. And if you think about the fact that there's a part of you that's already living these things, is already showing you the kind of life that you're supposed to be living, and if we're not living that for some reason, it's because we're still focused on what's around us right now too much. Because some people say that they are realists. They say, I focus on reality, I face reality. And I have very bad news for realists, because, well, then you can't create anything new if that's the only thing you do. Because this is an attention-based universe. Anything that you give your attention to is going to start coming to you. And if you give your attention, all of your attention, to the reality this has already manifested. Everything that's around me right now, that has already manifested. If I give my attention to that, if I just face that all the time, that's all I do, then what is going to come to me? This same thing again. Nothing can change because my inner emotional state is not changing. So I keep saying the same things day in and day out, and it's like nothing's changing because I'm not changing. And I'm not changing because I'm facing reality. It's like you have to give yourself permission to be a bit more focused on your dreams and on what you want than on reality, because this is old news. You have already focused all of this into beingness. But you got other things to get on to now. I'm just reminded of like another joke that Abraham has that is like, these things, these dreams that you have, they're not supposed to be illusions in your bed, okay? They're supposed to come to you and lick your face. It really is that way. And if you just stopping the car in the middle of the road and turning around and going the other way, because, I don't know, your family always went the other way and they never got to where they wanted to get to, and they keep on telling you that you can't get there either, and then you listen to them and then you stop your car and then you turn the other way. If you just didn't do that, because how's that working out for you? Is that working out for you? Has that been working out for you? No, it hasn't. So you might even think that this law of attraction crap is like bullshit, but you know that that hasn't been working out for you. So why not experiment? We are so willing to think these thoughts in our head about how we are not deserving and we are not worthy and we are not good enough. It's not doing us any favors, and it's keeping everything the same. So why not try doing something different and see if maybe that does something? I've been doing that, and at least, I feel better. And that's already good enough for me. I just want to feel good, I don't want to feel like shit. So the only way to do that is to keep on going the way that the GPS is pointing. And you can tell by how you feel. You just feel better and you feel better and you feel better. And then, again, if law of attraction is real, then you're supposed to end up where you want to go. So next time you think about why you can't have that thing that you want, remember the car analogy. I don't know, I guess think about how I would look at you if we were in that car together and we were driving and you stopped the car and you just went, I don't know, Kelly, I don't know if I feel deserving of ending up at that location. And I would just be like, the fuck are you on about? Like, let's keep going. The location has been set. The GPS is going to tell us where to go. There are going to be road signs. You can figure this out. I'm saying that to myself as much as I'm saying it to you. So, please, let's just keep driving. That's all I got to say. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
I'm in a hurry. To the House of Representatives. Ride like fury. If you run out of gas, get Ethel. If Ethel runs out, get Mabel. Now step on her. Well, it certainly feels good to be back again. Come on, let's go. I've got an appointment to insult Ambassador Trentino, and I don't want to keep him waiting. Step on her. This is the 5th trip I've made today, and I haven't been anywhere yet.